Hello Maverick Nation, and I'm Sebastian Vlahos. We have some great stories for you this week. Have you ever wanted to know what SAC does and how they do it? Nana Pai talks with current SAC members and gets some interesting answers. But first, we are going behind the scenes of Johnny Cake and see just how all the sets, lights, and sound get made.
Everyone loves going to see the plays at St. John's, but few know what really goes on behind the scenes. My name is Jack Falk, and I'm here with MavTV, and today I interviewed some of the most essential people to putting on these productions. First, I interviewed Mr. Murphy to see if all this was much ado about nothing. What role do you take in the Johnny Cake productions here?
So my role in Johnny Cake is really as the theater manager, technical director for the theater in general. I run the cruise, the Johnny Cake cruise on Saturday. I help all the officers know what we're doing in the shop and work with the production manager of Johnny Cake to make sure that everything runs smoothly and as quickly as possible.
What were some of the technical challenges of this set?
This set, the biggest technical challenge that we have is the roof, which is not on the set yet, but we've built a roof to go on the top of the set, and we had to create it to make it look like sort of Italian terracotta style shingles. And it's currently in process, and it's pretty heavy, and it's all gonna have to be lifted and attached at once, pretty much. So that's like the biggest thing.
What's the process for designing, building, and like setting up the lighting and stuff for these kind of sets?
Oh, so the process for designing lights for really any theater production, but especially this one, is I design all the sets here. So what I'll do is I'll design the set, I'll create a drawing that is to scale. It's very specific of everything that's going to be on stage. And I send it to the lighting designer, which in this case is Mr. Davis. He's our lighting designer for this show. And he was the lighting designer for our musical last year, Into the Woods. He takes that drawing and he also takes another drawing of the theater and the lights, and he puts it on top of it, so he knows exactly where all of the lights are supposed to go for every scene. And then he picks color, and then he picks texture based on conversations with the director, the color of the set, and all that kind of good stuff. Then in the end, he comes in and programs all of it in the lighting console during tech rehearsals.
So what role do you play in Johnny Cake?
I'm the production manager, or I guess tech boy is what we call me now.
What's your favorite part of the set building and the work you do for these productions?
Of the set building, I would say, I love just generally building things. The first crew we had here, we put pretty much the whole second floor up on the first day, and just the teamwork that it takes to get this all coordinated and lift these all up and screw them together to the point where we can be walking around on rehearsal. That's always what makes me proudest.
You heard it here, folks. Go to Saturday Crew, work on the sets.
Before we dive into how well the Mavericks did at the fall SPC, Stephen O'Tiller takes a deep dive into the favorite foods in the SJS kitchens.
What's up, MavTV? I'm Stephen O'Tiller, and Real Lunch is back this year. We're bringing you all the details you need to know. First off, an interview with the head chef, Mr. Penna.
For some context, last year we only had sandwiches to eat for lunch. And this year, we're back to our normal full rotation of delicious meals, succulent side dishes, and great other options.
Here are Mr. Pena, the head chef. How are you doing today, sir? Pretty good, and we were just wondering if you were excited to be cooking the new lunch for St. John's, as opposed to last year we were just making sandwiches, so we have a full variety of foods. We were just wondering how you're feeling about that.
Well, I'm very excited. I've been working with St. John's this five months.
Yes, sir.
This is my first, basically, cycle menu with hot food. And my goal is to keep trending and keep changing the menus to see what you guys like to eat the most.
So what do the students like the most? We went on and got some interviews to find out.
So what's y'all's favorite food?
Mine? From the cafe, probably the croissants, and then from the normal restaurant, it would have to be the tilapia, the ones that's soft.
I would agree with Colton for the cafe. I really like the croissants, and then I really love the breakfast kolaches.
What is your favorite food from the new lunch?
Probably the sushi.
What's your favorite item from the new lunch?
The soft serve ice cream.
So
So what is your favorite item from the new lunch?
My favorite item personally is the beef fajitas.
What is your favorite item from the new lunch?
I think I'd say my favorite item is probably the hot Cheetos.
Your favorite meal from the new lunch?
Favorite so far was the chicken masala. Hopefully they bring the shrimp po' boys back though.
So what is your favorite meal from the new lunch?
I like baked potatoes.
So what is y'all's favorite meal from the new lunch?
Mine is fajitas.
Now that you've heard the students' favorite foods, what is Head Chef Peña's favorite food to cook?
Well, I'm from the Caribbean. I'm from the Dominican Republic. Of course, I will tell you I like to cook sancocho, which is a typical meal in the country. But I like Cajun cuisine. That's one of my favorite. Like Monday, we're gonna have Cajun shrimp pasta, which is my recipe. So yes, I love to do Cajun cuisine.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today, sir. This has been MavTV. Thanks for watching this piece. Now back to the studio.
The 2021 Fall SBC Championships were held in Dallas last weekend and back to full strength for the first time since the winter of 2020. Boys volleyball led things off with a 3-0 win over St. Andrews and lost to Trinity Valley 3-1 in the quarterfinals. They eventually ended up in 7th place after a 3-1 loss to EHS.
Girls volleyball defeated ESD 3-0 and was up on Oak Ridge 2-0 before losing 3-2. The Mavs finished with a 3-1 win against Green Hill for 3rd place.
Field hockey defeated both Trinity Valley and Green Hill 7-0 to reach the championship game against Kincaid. The Mavs could not convert on early scoring chances, and the Falcons jumped out to a 2-0 lead at the half and added another goal for the 3-0 win, and St. John's finished runners-up.
Girls and boys cross country finished 3rd and 4th respectively, with Emmanuel Seguros taking 1st place in the boys division in a conference meet record time of 15:06. Seguros, Wilson Bailey, and Sarah Clark all medaled with all SPC honors.
Varsity football finished the season with a 7-2 record and 3rd place overall in the SPC 4A division. The team was 7-0 for the first time since 1977. In the 71st meeting of the St. John's Kincaid rivalry game, St. John's trailed 27-24 in the 4th quarter, but the Falcons pulled away for a 34-24 win.
Let's also recognize our varsity cheer squad, who did a great job this season lifting the school spirit at pep rallies and football games. Be on the lookout for their outstanding performances this winter at some of our home basketball games.
And that's a wrap on the Fall SBC Championships. Congratulations to all of the Mavs for their efforts this past season, and also a big shout out to our recent NLI signees.
Sloan Davidson, UVA Field Hockey.
Ella Flowers, USC Swimming.
Emmanuel Seguros, Texas Cross Country and Track and Field.
Aaron Walsh, Davidson Field Hockey.
And Megan Wetzel, Boston University Field Hockey. Way to go, Mavericks.
And now, let's see what Nana Pai found out about SAC.
Hi, my name is Nana Pai, and over the course of the year, we've had a couple of SAC Brand events, such as Name That Tune or Harry Potter Trivia. And we're here to answer the question that we've all been wondering. What does SAC do? What is your favorite SAC project?
My favorite SAC project is probably homecoming. You know, we do it every year, and it's an opportunity for the whole school to kind of come together and, you know, just have a good time all together.
Probably the ongoing Name That Tune competitions.
The SAC project so far is probably the foosball tournament.
What is your favorite prefect benefit?
It's definitely the parking spot. You know everyone's always jealous of me when I roll up at 8:28, 2 minutes before school, and I'm able to just go right into my next class. So, yeah, definitely the parking spot.
What is a cohort?
So the cohort is, it's a system that SAC uses where I'm responsible for 2 underclassmen. And, I make sure the projects are in line. Just help them out a little bit on SAC as a elder person.
A cohort is a small group within SAC that includes a prefect and 2 or 3 other members, and you work towards common goals.
Cohort is an organization method that SAC has where each prefect gets like 2 or 3 underclassmen that they can have tighter communications with for less communication all around.
So a cohort is basically a group of SAC members led by a prefect, and it's basically just divides up SAC so that the projects are easier to manage and you don't have to run through 15 people before trying to get a project done.
What is your cohort's focus?
My cohort's focus is the SAC House Games. As you can see behind us, it's a huge part of our culture here at St. John's. Everyone's always trying to get their house to the top, so we run all the house games in the house system.
We are in charge of like major events, small events, things like homecoming, etc.
We're focused on main events such as music assembly in coffee houses and other big things.
What is the best part about being on SAC?
I love being involved at school and helping to make activities or events that the student body enjoys doing, like house games or other small events.
I enjoy speaking to the freshmen about the honor trial and honor training stuff.
My favorite thing about being on SAC is being able to help the student body and making life on campus just a little bit more bearable.
Summarize SAC culture in 3 words.
Family, friendship, fun.
You're gonna have to be lit, crazy movie.
Energetic, compassionate, caring.
This is Jack Wood, reporting for MavTV on the SAC Council.
Well, Mavericks, it looks like we're having another busy fall, and you can catch it all right here.
Please remember to subscribe to us on YouTube so you'll get updates when our new videos are released.
And don't forget to check out our new radio station, iMav Radio.
You can listen live and find the past shows at the station website at www.imavradio.com.
You can also download the iMav Radio apps for Apple and Android devices.
We're always looking for great news stories. If you have any ideas for stories you would like to see on MavTV, you can email us at news@sjs.org.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon for another edition of MavTV.
Go Mavericks!